How is it already 2024? I have no idea, but new year, same thing. We're talking about freelancing today, specifically how I would start my freelance business right now in 2024. So buckle up and let's get into it. So step number one is research and planning. I know this is the part that most people want to skip, but don't. The first thing you may want to do, especially if you don't have a specific service in mind, is to look at what skills are more in demand. I actually went ahead and did some homework for you guys. I found an Upwork article that they've been updating every single year. So roll the clip.
Editing Sylvia here. I wanted to show you the article that I mentioned. This was created in 2021, but they've been updating it every single year. So according to them, the more in-demand skills and jobs for 2024 are machine learning, automation, data analytics, mobile application development, VR, video production, SEO, and product management. I'll have this article linked down below in case you want to read the whole thing. But yeah, let's get back to the video.
Hopefully one of these skills will tickle your fancy, something you can see yourself offering to your future clients. Speaking of clients, it's important to also explore which will benefit from that service you're planning on offering. Are they an individual client or a larger brand? Are they B2B or B2C? Who's the main person in charge of hiring? Where do they hang out online? What's the main pain point that you can solve for them? And where does your service fit into their needs? You'll want to have a little peek into your competition. I always give this little disclaimer. It's not that you want to copy other freelancers, but it's good to see and know what's working for them. Some of the things I would encourage you to look out for are what keywords do they use in their title, what specific services do they offer. Also have a look at what they charge and what have they charged in the past. If you can, also look at the job post that they got hired for. Have a look at what keywords and terminology the client used, because that way you can kind of get into the mind of the client. Let's move on to step number two, which is to build a personal brand. I am not talking about creating a logo and brand colors and fonts. We have time for that. What I'm talking about here in terms of personal branding is your messaging, your brand values, your value proposition, meaning what can you offer that other freelancers can't. This is basically the stuff that will set you apart from vast sea of other freelancers, because let's be honest, even if you offer something super niche, there will be hundreds if not thousands of other freelancers offering the same thing, but everyone's different, everyone has their unique superpower, if you will. Show your personality, don't be afraid of that, because freelancing, you can be more casual. And yeah, like I said, there's like a million other social media managers, graphic designers, whatever, you name it, but there's only one of you. I know this is super cheesy, but that's what you should be marketing, yourself. And some questions that you can ask at this initial stage to define your brand values are: why did I want to be a freelancer? Why did I choose the service that I offer? What makes me qualified to offer the service? Why am I passionate about this? What background do I have in this? Also, why do you want to help this type of client in particular? And by the way, I'll have all these questions into a PDF link down below. You can download it, print it, or fill it out digitally. But let's move on to step number three, and that is setting up an online presence. Once you have your service defined and your personal brand in mind, put it somewhere where people can find you. I would start by creating a freelancing profile. You can do Upwork, Contra, Fiverr, and one social media platform: Instagram, TikTok, Twitter/X. And honestly, I would block half a day to setting up your freelancing profile and maybe another half day to set up your social media profile. And remember that you include all the keywords that we've learned about, the keywords that the clients use in their job posts, that freelancers use in their profile to describe their services, as well as a bit of your story. And by the way, let me know in the comments if you'd like me to reopen my profile and proposal review series. I started this in the beginning of last year and then eventually stopped, but I'll have that playlist linked in the corner in case you want to have a look at it. Now, step number 4 is networking and pitching. After you have your profile set up, it's time to start getting out there and pitching to clients. Eventually, your goal should be to have them come to you, but in the beginning, that's not a realistic expectation. For example, on LinkedIn, you may want to do a research for people that work in companies that you would potentially see yourself working for. You can search for a company, let's say Nike, and then you can research in the people tab, persons tab, people's tab. Oh my god, my English is breaking. In the people that work there tab, you can find the person in charge of hiring, and then you can connect with that person. Now, obviously, I have to give the example of Upwork as well. If you choose Upwork as one of your freelancing platforms, you want to apply to some jobs, make sure that you do this strategically though, so you don't waste your initial free connects. You can get up to 80. I'll link right here a video that explains how to do that. And another thing you may want to do is connect with fellow freelancers in your industry or related industries, because those people can eventually refer you to jobs that they don't want to take themselves, either because they're full of clients or they just can't offer that particular service. I can have my upper profile link below in case you want to connect with me. Make sure you add a message so I know to accept you. And by the way, make sure you come and join my Discord community. One of my goals for 2024 is to be more active there, do maybe some Q&As, a lot of co-working sessions. I'm there almost every day. We have a co-working room with a Pomodoro bot timer. You can go there by yourself and just use the timer, but also you can go there with other people, and it's just good for accountability. The link for that Discord will be down below, or you can just go to freelancingwithsylvia/Discord to join. I'll see you there, and Happy New Year!